It took $175, if you guys can see that, $175 to fill up my tank on empty.
Cause there's no way. I usually fill my tank up, once a week, and now it lasts me like a week and a half. Why am I already down to almost less than half a tank? They're not putting real gas in my car. I'm convinced this is not real gas in my car.
And I just don't think that any of us were ready for $5, $6, and $7 a gallon gas. People broke. This country is shattered in a million pieces. Mentally, emotionally. Oh, let's pray for a miracle.
And I know I can't be the only one that's been looking at the numbers at the gas pump go up like, baby, come back. You blame it all on me. You know what? Hold on. Let's talk about this first. I'm getting a little carried away, don't you think? Currently in the United States, we have a major gas problem. And that's according to this newly released Investopedia article published on March 24th, 2026, titled, Gas Prices Have Risen $1 in March. See what drivers in your state are paying now. And I'm curious. So I did a little digging, and they got a good old map here representing different states. Now, one thing I want you all to pay attention to is the states that are in dark blue, as of this article being released, are $3.36, but the light blue states represent the prices of gas being anywhere between $3.36 to $3.55. And we're only going up from here, y'all. States that are in this gray area have gas prices ranging anywhere between $3.55 to $3.80. But this is where we start getting interesting. The red represents gas prices being anywhere between $3.80 in that state to a whopping $4 per gallon. And the burgundy states represent gas being around $4, possibly even higher. And I know what a lot of you are thinking, Symone, why is gas going up? Well, I took it upon myself to take out my magnifying glass and do a little bit more research for you all. Here in this Investopedia article, it states that we have higher oil prices due to the global conflict that we have with Iran, which have caused gas prices to surge since February 28th. Going on to state, the prospect of peace talks pushed oil prices down on Monday, and gas prices could follow suit if negotiations make progress. And the reason why all of this matters is gasoline is one of the most frequent purchases that households make. So rising gas prices can quickly strain budgets. And this is something that an economist said recently on CNBC. And I quote, "Nothing erodes household liquidity faster than higher gas prices," meaning this affects everybody. And this chart here is an indication of what we are facing. As you can see here, around the 2021 timeframe, we see gas at a very low price. But in 2022, we see it jump all the way up to $5.02. Then here around 2026, we see that we had pretty much the same baseline as before, but we see that the prices are starting to rise. And if history is any indication of what is to come, we could see this $5.02 price for gas again. And what's even more interesting is, continuing to read the article, it says gas prices are at least $3.25 in every state, but there are 3 states that are already currently above $5, which means this chart here that we previously showed is repeating history, unfortunately. And naturally, because gas prices are through the roof, people are taking to TikTok to express their grievances. Here we have somebody located in California talking about her experience at the gas pump.
You know, you got to be a real gangster to live here in California. You really do. You have to have a little cheese somewhere stacked away somewhere, or you won't be driving. I just filled up my car. Yes, I did let it get to empty because I wanted to see how much it was going to take to fill it up. It took $175. If you guys can see that, $175 to fill up my tank on empty. This car will not be getting lower than half full from here on out. $174 to fill up my car. I've never, ever paid that much. And yes, of course, I have to put premium in my car, and I'm looking at the price. And if I pay cash, it's $629, and if I pay it on my card, it's $635. That's for premium. It's not even regular gas. Regular is $6.05. This is crazy. You have to be a real gangster living right here in Cali, or you better have some funds available just to get around. This is ridiculous. $175 to fill up my tank.
And I got a question, ma'am. Is you driving a dump truck? A 16, 18-wheeler? A Mack truck? Something? Cause why? And I understand California gas is high. Shout out to California, because I just know y'all all going through it. These gas prices doing everybody in, but yeah. Oh my, y'all gas was already high. Gas is so high, it got people leaving this under the comments. Would've left the car at the pump. Are you driving a plane? Well, I can understand why they said that. And look, somebody else said the same thing. Is it an 18-wheeler? And all jokes aside, y'all, this is one of the reasons why I like to talk about car selection and why what type of car you have matters. Now, I'm not saying that gas wouldn't be extremely high for whatever car you got when these gas prices rose, but let me tell you, the people who got them gas guzzlers, oh, they're gonna feel it first. The ones that they just got a car because it's big and it's spacious, no good reason, they just like the car, those people are about to feel it the worst. Because unfortunately, many people didn't calculate the possibilities of something like this happening, possibly already had extremely high car payments. And with gas going up the way it is, and this being one of the things, according to the Investopedia article I read to you all earlier, that would impact most households, this can be very problematic for a lot of people who were already being stretched thin with inflation, the prices of food, and now gas for your car. And hopefully that isn't the case for her. But this is a nightmare for so many people across the United States, and it doesn't just end with California. People all over the United States are in an uproar.
Y'all, I just pulled up to the gas station, y'all, but I'm finna pull right out. $3.50 a line. I'd rather run out of gas and use my 2 feet like I said the other week. Cause it's been 2 weeks of these high prices and we ain't seen a change. This is a problem.
And he complaining about the $3.50. Imagine being in California. Honestly, $3.50 ain't sounding too bad. But I still see where he's coming from. And people are saying this in the comments. Everything's going up but our checks. All I see when I go to get gas, just walk. Boy, TikTok creative. And we even are seeing comments like this. This person has a scooter, looks like an electric scooter. And they said in the caption, see, I always knew this day would come. Glad I got my birthday gift. And you know what? I understand. The bike ain't looking too bad right about now. And according to this video, this is gas prices in San Francisco. And this is somebody who's delivering the gas. And I think that says $6.89, y'all. Oh my. And the comments are just getting worse and worse. We got people in other countries commenting. $2.40 a liter in Germany. In Phoenix, they're saying it's hitting $5 and $6 for diesel. And we even got Ireland in the house saying it's €2.28. And this is the, oh my gosh, it's above $8, allegedly, at the Chevron in downtown Los Angeles. Oh my. And imagine, you know gas is going up and you're like, you know what, let me hurry up and fill up my tank before it gets worse. So you speed off with your little bit of gas you got left in your tank. And then something like this happens.
I think she just changed the price. Oh my God.
It's going up. I be sick. I'm gonna throw up. And then she got the nerve to laugh. Like, this would have made my whole day go down the drain. Because what do you mean? Why you can't wait till I leave at least before you do this? At the bare minimum, I would at least said, hey, I was here before they started doing all this hoopla. I can't get jiggy with none of this. This is false advertising. I'm gonna dispute the charges because that ain't what it said when I pulled up. And I hope she was able to secure her some gas before she seen that. Talk about a meltdown. What would you do in this situation? I need y'all to comment. Where are you located and how much is gas in your your state, how much has it been taking for you all specifically to fill up your gas tank? Because it's been getting ugly out here. Now, this commenter says, my daddy is a fuel dispatcher, and he said by the beginning of next year, gas prices will be at $12 a gallon. 12. The only 12 I know is police. What do you mean $12 a gallon for gas? Absolutely not. I hope not. And again, I'm just reading the comments, y'all. I can't confirm nor deny this, but for the sake of our sanity, please. No. What are we gonna do with $12 a gallon? I'm staying in the house. I'm gonna just walk my dog. The dog gonna walk me. That's gonna be the activity. I'm gonna let her wear me out. I won't be getting worn out by no gas pump for $12. And y'all saying this would have been y'all at the gas pump. Stop! and this is the one. This lady said, mind you, I finally got my license in car. Do you know how mad I would be as a first-time driver? This is what I'm being introduced to. Can you imagine being 18, just getting your license, and gas is $6? Y'all can have my license back, actually. I'm gonna take the bus. And I'm not too good to take a bus. Dang it, I took one for many years. Get my little bus pass and call it a day. Cause somebody else gonna have to take this L. And then also, that makes me question, what else finna go up? Is the bus passes finna go up? Because if people know that's the hack, hint, hint, go get you a bus pass before they go. If that's the hack, are they gonna up that? Because if they're not, guess what I would do? And also, Uber, DoorDash, ain't nobody gonna be trying to do all that for $12 a gallon, $6 a gallon. You gonna make everybody reconsider. I'm being honest. Because what would end up happening is a lot of people would end up spending a good chunk of their money just getting to and from those specific jobs that require gas. So are they gonna get paid more? And they already ain't really getting paid like that. People don't like to tip. That's a whole nother story. So a lot of things would be affected by this gas debacle that we are facing. And this person right here said, I'm a manager at a gas station and literally scream every time we get a gas update for the price. So they said diesel went up by $2 just today. $2 in a day? And then they continue to say, we are just as upset as you. I promise. It's time to go on strike. I'm going on strike. Where's Fred Flintstone? I'm gonna get me one of them little cars with the rocks and the sticks. We going back. I'm about to go ride in one of them little toy cars that we used to ride in as a kid with the orange, yellow, and it's red at the bottom. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't fit in it no more, but if I could, gotta make something shake. This is ridiculous.
And I just don't think that any of us were ready for $5, $6, and $7 a gallon gas. People broke. This country is shattered in a million pieces. Mentally, emotionally, you bought groceries and people say, oh, quit crying. Things aren't that bad. Aren't bad. You go buy a bag of groceries and put some gas in your car. I don't know what to do. I don't know what we can do to fix this, but something's got to change. Is there some person that's going to ride in on a white horse and save everybody? Probably not. Like I've said before, I feel like we're on our own. Let's pray for a miracle.
And this is how a lot of people are feeling. And I think it's important to get all different types of perspectives. But seeing comments like this is very sad. This one here under this video says, I'm skipping meals and still struggling. This is the reality for a lot of people. And gas is going up. And mind you, there are multiple people saying same. Like this one saying, I make sure my kids eat before I eat anything. Another comment says, I can't be squeezed anymore. Another saying, it's going to get a lot worse. Now, I can't confirm nor deny. But then, of course, we have the people from California chiming in saying it's $8+ in Cali in some places. And being that I said I like to get different perspectives on how people are feeling on a certain topic, I came across this video, which I thought was quite interesting. And I want to know, do y'all agree with her? And if you want to fight about it, you don't even have to join the military. You can go down in the comment section and get it cracking.
Respectfully, everybody complaining about the gas prices are getting a tad bit annoying because it's like, you're gonna have to pay for gas anyway. Genuinely, I stopped looking at gas prices. I need to put gas in my car regardless. I need to get from plan A to plan B. Right. And if gas prices are affecting your life financially like that bad, maybe you should reconsider getting a bus pass. I don't know. Complaining. The world is already
Now, I do understand where she is coming from with the sentiment of, yes, if you need the gas, you're still gonna have to buy it regardless. However, I can understand why people would be upset about this because It is an unexpected rise of an expense that they must pay. Some areas, unfortunately, they don't have bus systems. Some areas aren't even walkable, let alone safe enough for you to use a scooter or a bike to get along, to get to and from the grocery store, etc. There are a lot of things to consider and a lot of different people to consider, and there is a lot of nuance to this conversation. Some people live in rural communities. There ain't no bus coming every 20 minutes. So while there's not much people can do about this, I can understand the frustration. And for many people, gas is not making or breaking them. But for some people, it will. It will make or break them, because an extra $40 filling up is extra work that they must do at their job. Just think how long it takes for some people to make $40 an hour. For many people, that could be 2 hours of hard work. They might be a little disgruntled about that. And I can understand, because it's just for gas, but it's also something they need for transportation. All you can really hope is that people made the best decisions when it comes to what type of car they got, because we can't control these gas prices. Now, this comment says, respectfully, people complaining about the gas prices is just ridiculous. That was a tongue twister. And there are people being sarcastic, saying, right, specifically, if it's 30 cents more, oh, you paid $4 more? That's not what I'm seeing. That's not what I'm seeing. This comment says, gas ties to everything else, not just gas in your car. A bus pass isn't going to help with everything else, economics, and that is a great point. I would not be shocked to hear people saying, hey, I went and got a bus pass, but they increased the prices, because one of the assets needed in order to properly fuel the buses has went up. They're not just going to take that on the chin a lot of the time. They might pass that along to the customer, you, the one getting the bus pass. And this video right here is a prime example of what I was talking about when I'm saying, hey, it's not just a few dollars for some people.
Cost me $62.48 to fill up my car. It used to cost me $40.
So she is paying around $20 more just to fill up the same car that she has already been driving for an extended amount of time. That's not $4, y'all. And for a lot of y'all, $20 is just $20. But how many people make $20 an hour? I need y'all to start equating this to what you actually make at your job per hour. And some of you are blessed. Nothing wrong with the fact that you make a larger amount of money than others, but we don't know everybody's situation or what that $20 means to them individually.
Wow, I ain't even gonna be able to do no joy rides in my Jeep no more after that.
Now, ma'am, y'all know I gotta say, Jeeps are an interesting choice, because I don't expect Jeeps to be good on gas. And again, this goes back to what I was saying earlier with a lot of the car choices. For many people, about to bite them in the tail. It's about to bite them where the sun don't shine. And it's hitting everybody, whether you got a fuel efficient car or not. But some people are going to feel it worse than others, like them people in them Jeeps. Y'all in there, gas going up and you shaking your Jeep. Ducks flying, ducks flying, gas going, and you just trying to get by. I get it. Stuff looking a little steep in the Jeep. I'm wishing well for all of y'all.
Jeez Louise, man.
I was making my little joke. Couldn't help myself. But do y'all see this right here? It says, my son just got his license. He drives a Jeep. I drive a Jeep. That's not the part that's getting me. It's this last line. We make poor financial decisions. Been vindicated. I couldn't have set that up better. And why would a Jeep lover, two-time Jeep owner, be saying that this is a bad financial decision? And y'all know me, if y'all ain't new here, I've been talking about Jeeps for a minute. They're gas guzzlers, y'all. And I've been saying you can't complain on the same level as somebody else when you have a gas guzzler, when you intentionally know that that car is just drinks gas, about gas, if you care about gas. But what we're seeing here is way worse than what I think a lot of Jeep owners were expecting. And I'm hoping it ain't getting up to $12 a gallon. For the sake of the Jeep owners, the people who own the gas guzzlers, I'm scared for y'all. At this point, I want a Prius. People was talking all that mess about Prius owners. The Prius owners are still feeling it, but I tell you what, they not feeling it like a Jeep owner. Some of y'all pulling up with them Mack truck, them Mack trucks. Y'all are feeling it more than a Prius owner, or somebody that drives a hybrid or something like that, or the people who actually did research on the gas mileage of their cars. That is why this is an important conversation, y'all. This is stuff that I encourage y'all to think about when you're making these purchases in real life. This is unfortunately going to be a learning lesson for a lot of people of how serious and important it is to consider these things, because not only is gas going up, so is everything else. And we're seeing comments like this: it cost me $40 yesterday, and normally it cost me $23 max. I almost had a stroke. People are paying double. Some people at the pump, double. We ain't talking a quick little cheeseburger, like, oh, I'm just gonna go without a cheeseburger or a pack of gum. No, they're paying double. And what is this? I just paid $150 to fill up off empty yesterday in my truck. Oh yeah, y'all finna get it too. Y'all finna get this work. So I could haul the Jeep to Joyride. What's the car look like? Lord have mercy, he got a truck with a Jeep on the back. Golly. Now, again, it's not bad if you aren't worried about the prices. Like that other lady, some of y'all got it made. Y'all just got extra money to throw at gas prices, and it ain't about to phase you. And I love that for you. This is going to be hard for a lot of people who aren't living that reality. And I hope that if that is you, you aren't driving a truck that takes $150 to fill up and additionally own the Jeep. Ain't up for debate. If you want to fight, you know what to do. You know where to show up at.
I was at this gas station yesterday. This gas station I'm sitting at right now. I put $40 in this gas tank yesterday. $40! And we talking like $5.30 yesterday, okay? It was on barely a half a tank. First of all, let's start there. How crazy that is.
Ma'am, you coming in a little hot. I'm not ready. Let me get my water. I get it. I do. This is a lot. I give me a warning.
Okay? $40, half a tank. I go to my daughter's softball game that's like 3 minutes down the road from this gas station, okay? 3 minutes down the I go back home, which is about 10 minutes down the road, and then I go take my daughter to school, which is about 10 minutes down the road this morning, and then back to this gas station was 3 minutes up the road. I traveled all of 30 or so minutes, and I'm back on E.
Man, what is you driving? What are y'all driving? I'm not trying to car shame. That's what we gonna call it. I'm not. It's like victim shaming, but not victim shaming because it's about a car and the car, but the gas, because it's not about the gas, it's about the car. If you couldn't control the gas prices, but the car. I just need to know, ma'am. You in a gas guzzler? Because it's given who likes to drive something that guzzles gas. What do you mean 33 minutes, whatever you said? You won't eat. Do you have a tank? Was you filling up with air? A lot of people got conspiracies about this, but I'm gonna let her.
35 minutes total, about 20 miles, and I'm back on E. $4 a gallon, $40 divided by 4 should give me 10 gallons of gas. 10 gallons of gas times however many miles this car takes me. Although this is a V8, so I'm driving a borrowed car from the mechanic shop because my car been in the shop for 3
You got us over here doing math, the imaginary math, algebra. And I hope she get her car back because the prices she's paying for it to go on E that fast is ridiculous. People in the comments saying, these gas prices are definitely a scam. But hey, people saying, I just put $5 in a prayer in mine, hoping we make it home. You know what? This is the one. It says, oh, this is like the 10th video of someone saying, you just got gas and it's already gone. Or really low. They didn't go very far. Something is wrong with the fuel. It's like it's watered down or something. And then I found myself on Gas Tank Conspiracy Theory TikTok, a place that I've never been before. It's some very peculiar theories about gas.
They're not putting real gas in my car. I'm convinced this is not real gas in my car. Cause there's no way. I usually fill my tank up, once a week. And now it lasts me like a week and a half. Why am I already down to almost less than half a tank? And it's only been like 4 days. This is not real gas. Like, yeah, I know I do a lot of driving, but like, it's no way, bro. It's no way this, like, I literally could see the little meter thing going down as I'm driving. This is not real gas, bro.
People in the comments saying my V4 is burning like a V8. Other comments saying it don't smell like gas either. Tried filling it Sunday and Tuesday. I already need more gas. And this one's saying, gotta be watered down or something. My gas usually lasts 2 weeks and it's gone in 2 days. Now, what the F? Now, I can't confirm nor deny what is going on with the gas, besides gas prices, in fact, going up, of course. I thought he can't be the only one. Can he?
No, gas is expensive right now, but is anybody else realizing that their gas is going quicker? And I don't mean because it's more expensive. Hold on. I mean, literally. I put 93 in this 93, and it's not doing what it used to do. Let me find out. Y'all taxing us and watering Damn. Anybody else? I'm actually so serious. You know, that's how you tell if you need maintenance or you need something. I want your opinion. Is gas not lasting what it did before? I know it's expensive. Answer the question.
What's interesting is that video ended up getting 1.2 million views on TikTok. Not just that, many people in the comments, interestingly enough, were saying things like this: I knew I wasn't crazy. 18,000 likes. Other comments saying, you're correct. I'm a mechanic. I put the scanner on quality of gas is lower. And another comment saying, I'm nervous. All the car engines are going to give out with tampered gas, but just in time to boost the car industry. I can't confirm nor deny any of these conspiracies, but I would like you all to pay attention to your car at the tank and come back to this video and tell me something afoot. Is your gas burning quicker than normal? The same distances that you are normally commuting? I'd like to know down below. Conspiracy is getting so real that even people are saying, do you smell the gas? And for those of y'all who like to smell the gas, and I'm one of them, gotta know, do you?
Do me a favor. Next time you go get gas, tell me if you can smell the gas. I'll tell you, I went and got gas this morning.
Right.
And I'm realizing I can't smell it. I get a little closer to the tank and the nozzle, give it a whiff. Barely could I smell the gas. I was thinking back to summertime, how my son constantly roll the window down and stick his head out, try to get a sniff, or ask, Mom, can I come pump the gas with you? I love the smell of the gas, da 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 da. And again, now that I'm thinking about it, he hasn't asked me to smell the gas. He hasn't thought twice about it either, because out of sight, out of mind. So I guess out of nose, out of mind as well.
Yo, son, he a real one. Because for those of y'all who know, you know. Don't ask me why I like that. I just do. You be into some weird stuff too. Anyway.
But no, I'm not tripping. I ain't crazy. And there's other people who've been reporting on this as well. The gas does not smell like gasoline. It just doesn't. And it's burning twice as fast and it's twice as expensive. So yes, I'm prepared for everybody to come chew me apart and break down all the scientific reasons as to why the gas doesn't smell like gas. And I don't give your explanation. I really don't.
As a strong gas connoisseur, intrigued. I specifically have to pay attention next time because I don't think I smelled it either. Could be in my mind. For those of y'all who like to smell the gas too, if you just so happen to smell some gas today, I need y'all to come back and report. Has the gas fumes allegedly been laced? We getting watered down since?
Gas could be up to $3-4 a gallon. I'm still gonna feel this. So I'm the worst person to ask about gas prices. That don't matter to me. All that shit, scratch that. Care about these gas prices. No, I pull up to the gas station, I pay for my card at the pump. I get back in the car while it's pumping. All of a sudden, I start hearing saxophones playing. I pay it no mind. I'm thinking it got nothing to do with me. By the time I hear the pump click, I get out, I look at the pump, and I double check. I said, hold on, $45, $50. I ain't never spent this much to fill this car. 93, I may pay what, $30, $35 at the most. I mean, that's what I'm getting for that 87? He just told me I was finna click 93. I was finna press it. I said, you know what, I'm gonna throw 87 in here today. I'm trying to imagine what 93 price was gonna look like. Look like Escalade prices. I need to go ahead and get my bike back on the road. No, $50 for 87?
Gas got so high. Some of y'all are saying, I literally drove home with the radio off. Now you know, in some type of way, when you ride home, it's silent. It's you and your thoughts, you know you mad. Sad, you heartbroken. Some of y'all saying, I wanted a refund immediately. And this is the one that's hurting me. I paid $60 to fill up a Toyota Camry for the first time in my life. $60 for a Camry is wild because for those of y'all who know, a Camry is fuel efficient car. It's a reliable car. That's why people get a Camry. $60 making the Camry feel like a truck. Feeling like filling up a boat. That don't make sense. You know it's bad when people get on the internet and they publicly apologize for some foolery they said just a year ago about gas prices, how they don't care about them. In today's day, a lot of people are feeling it, and I need to know down below, how are you feeling about the gas? What is the price of gas in your state? How much is it costing for you to fill up your gas tank day to day? How long is it lasting? Do you smell the gas? Is it watered down? I got so many questions. But I do hope you don't got a gas guzzler. It's gonna take all your money because we gotta start making better decisions today in order to have a better future.